Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone is going to have an absolutely fantastic Friday and an absolutely wonderful weekend. This is a full moon in Capricorn reading, and I've got a feeling it's going to be good. I just feel like it. I just don't know. I feel feeling really positive. And yeah, my granddaughter came into the world yesterday weighing 7 pounds on the dot. And it says here, put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial security. Celebrate, it says, the goat's ascent. Celebrate your accomplishments and progress whilst also recognizing the importance of balance and rest, using the full moon's energy to honor your hard work. The full moon is a time of completion and fruition, and this card represents the energy of a job well done. Celebrate your accomplishments and take a moment to appreciate your hard work and the progress you have made. Take time to relax, recharge, and replenish your inner strength. Yes, you have permission today to relax. Well, you might not be able to, but just if you can, it's going to be a lovely day. The forecast is sunny. But we're going to get into the reading and see what we have got. We've got the Creator here. Yep, you have got it. This is like the Empress. I'm sure the Creator's the Empress in this deck. Yeah, I know it is. I don't know why I have to double check myself. Yeah, it's the Empress. Nurturing. So, yeah. You radiate abundance and creativity. So if there's been any doubt creeping in, the full moon will bring up a lot of emotions at this time. But it's just a time of release as well. So if you feel like you want to cry, just cry, let it go, and carry on. Yeah, let's see what Spirit wants you to know today. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you. Love you. Three of Wands is making a decision. She's looking directly at the moon. And she seems to be walking away, walking towards something. You don't have to be walking away, but it could be, I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. She's walking in a new direction. She's already made a decision in the Three of Wands. Or he. Take it as it, yeah, something's over. Something's ended here. Can also mean transformation. A lot of people will have a awakening. Oh, there's some justice here. Something being made fair. Yeah, something's come full circle here. It could be the scales of justice. You could have choices to make here, making the right choices, or you did make the right choice. Sometimes just by, one little thing can absolutely change our entire existence, just by making one small change. Things, can just, it's like whether you can go out the door, whether you turn left or whether you turn right, it can absolutely alter the course of your life, and this also, the difference between saying yes and no. But a lot of people don't realise that we've got a Five of Cups energy here. So that gives me a look. Sometimes it can be, emotional. It can be like, crying over the past. We've got a tower. A tower is, sometimes things do have to fall apart, to build, to restart. You have to dismantle some things to start all over again. It's like when you're cleaning. You can, like me, when I'm doing something. Yesterday I did my bandana basket thing on my air basket, and I tried to I tried to like give something away and I couldn't, you know, like they've all got a special meaning to me, but I did organise it all. But first it was a right mess and I took everything out. But when I'd done it all, it looks all nice, neat and tidy. So I think it's something like, it doesn't have to be, you know, sorting the air basket out, but yeah, I feel like it's sometimes, you know, we've got to, when you're cleaning out a room, it always looks worse before it looks better. And maybe that it could be go for yourself as well. But yeah, we've got this tower here. Yeah, there's, look, something with the 5 of Cups. A 7 of Crystals is like, it's time to water your own garden here. Time to look after yourself, because the 7 of Crystals in this deck it's a lot of, I think it's, you know, with it being a rose quartz, it represents love and family. Sometimes some people can be, you know, put all their hard work into something else, you know, rather than giving to themselves. It's like, you know, some people would rather please strangers than actually please their own family. And I'm not saying you're like that, but, you know, some people. This Knight of Daggers here, this is a Knight of Swords, you know. This is like the fastest card in the deck, but this is some... Oh, there's a balancer. There's a balancer, the Temperance Angel. She's got an iron around her. It's like, But there's a balance here. You know, this, and the 8 of Crystals is putting in the work, you know, doing something artistic. It looks like it could be painting. Take it to resonate. She's got a book. She's doing art. Take it as a resonate. Something has to be balanced out here, and I feel like it's something, you know, happening fast. You know, the full moon can bring all sorts. Oh, that the way that Ace of Cups came out in reverse. Oh, you know, I don't know why, but I heard letting go of emotions, and I feel it is. I feel like somebody is letting go of emotions. There's forward movement here. You know, she's flying out among the stars on Pegasus here. The Ace of Cups, this is like somebody who's not filling their own cup here. And I feel like this is a need to let something go. You know, Ace of Cups in reverse. It's not a good place to be, but it can be letting out them emotions. And this is also not filling out somebody giving to others rather than giving to themselves. Yeah, the Ace of Crystals, like, yeah, this is a gift. You need to be gifted. This is a gift to you. This love. This is a love. This is rose quartz crystal. Somebody needs a big dose of self-love here, because it tells me that you're not giving it to yourself. Self-love is yeah, justice is here. This is justice. You know, sometimes, especially if you be around people who don't appreciate you and don't give you the love that you deserve, you know, I feel like you're a gift here. There's something very gifted about you, someone, you know. Yeah. The 6 of Cups in reverse. These cards are not even in reverse. Look, it's over. The past is gone. The 6 of Cups in reverse is releasing the past. It's gone. There's nothing you can do about it. So don't dwell there. You know, the more you dwell there, the less likely you are to move forward. You know, this Ace of Cups in reverse as well. It could be, you know, the past has depleted somebody. I've seen it with a 5 of Cups energy, but yeah, the Temperance Angel's here to bring some balance. Yeah, seeing things from a different perspective. You know, she might be hanging there, but look, she looks like a ballet dancer. She's like swinging there, enjoying it. Yeah, we've got the Creator again, this Empress energy. And I'm seeing this third eye here. She's got her eyes closed, but the third eye is like open. Yeah, you know, somebody could have had an epiphany, awakening. You know, like, because the full moon will bring a lot up to the surface. Yeah, the Knight of Cups here. This is, you know, with the 10 of Crystals. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is like, usually the Knight is coming in with an offer. You know, some kind of offer, and it's something. I feel like this is offering. You need to give it to yourself. This offer that you need to give to yourself. Yeah, this is 9 of Crystals and 10 of Crystals. This is like financial independence. This is an abundance here. Always reminds me of me when I see these cards. They remind me of Patterdales, but you know, take it as it resonates. And there's a lot of You know, rose quartz again. It's like, yes, you have it in your hand. There's a lot of love. I feel like somebody loves animals here. Somebody loves dogs, especially. Oh, you could even have a bird, look. A nine of crystals, you might have a bird. That looks like a red cardinal, but it's pink. But that could be a sign that your ancestors are also around you. We've got the lovers here as well. Yeah, I feel like you might have been giving all your love to someone else and not to yourself. Yeah, the hangman's here. Could be self-sacrificing. There's a five of wands here. It tells me that there's some arguments, contention between a group here. But you're the gift with the ace of crystals. It's like you're the gift. You are the gift, or a gift is coming in. This is self-introspection. Looking at, taking a deeper look at a picture, maybe looking at this group, that's causing contention. You might be around a group of people and you're always arguing, or there's secret competition, because usually there is, and I'm not saying there always is, but if you're in a friend group, you have to be aware that, the people in it, it's like, that story where the make sure the people who are in your boat are not drilling holes. And that's why, I don't know why I felt that, but with this five of wands and the hermit is taking a deeper look into things here. Yeah, there's two of daggers with a five of daggers. Yeah, it's like something that you didn't see here. And it's like, you didn't really see it, but I feel like you felt it. It's like, the cat's here as well. You might have a cat. But I feel like this is defeating one's enemies here with the five of wands as well. There's something that happened in the past. It could have been happening now. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But a five of wands and five of daggers as well. Seeing them, this is could have been an argument in the past with a friends or family. Yeah, it's over. Spirit says this is over. This is the death card. Look, we've got the magician and the star. Come on. Something's over. Spirit's like, this is you. You have all the tools you need here. This is healing. The star is very healing energy. It also gives me like, like you are a star. You're a literal star, but we are, aren't we? We're all made from stars. Stardust. Yeah, the magician. She gives me she kind of gives me Empress vibes as well in here. She's like, yep, I have it. Oh, look, she's got four eyes as well. You might even wear glasses, but she's got four eyes. It's like, could wear glasses. Magician has everything they need. It's like you have it all. You have all you need to heal from whatever this situation is. And I feel like this is putting something to bed. I feel like with the hermit, it's like taking a closer look at your own self, your own situation. Yes, there's the Ace of Crystals again. Something new. Yeah, sailing away. Like, look, the Pharaoh crystals is holding on to this gift. And the Six of Daggers gives me, sailing away to calmer waters because you cannot heal in the place that made you sick. This could be leaving something behind as well. It's like you are the gift. You are the star. You've got the star energy. You're the magician. Yes, judgment. This is you. You can be calling judgment on something. It's like, you know what it is? I am deciding today, and I'm never looking back, because we've seen the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like you feel like empty. It's like when that cup is like half full, half empty. I feel like this cup is empty. This could be representing you. You could be all cried out. Yeah, and it could be over a lover situation. Yeah, there's something that, going. The Chariot is movement. It's always like going somewhere. It could even represent a vehicle. And we've got the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning with the Ace of Crystals as well. There's something about a new beginning here. And I feel like something that held you in this Eight of Swords, this Eight of Daggers, something that caused a lot of mental conflict here in the past. Yeah, and this was meant to be. It was destiny. And maybe this is like also karma. Whatever somebody did to you to put you in that place, is they will receive their karma as long as you don't go back and do it to them. Yeah, and it was a look. Fighting, friends, competition, whatever. Someone did this. Somebody could have even been in competition with you, and it could have been a friend group, could have been a lover. Take it as it resonates, but we did see the lover card. Yeah, we've got the Empress here. This gives me love, mother energy. It's like, yeah, you have this abundance inside you. It's in you. A lot of people leech off people. They do, especially if you've got that energy. And sometimes you don't even know that you have that energy. if somebody's ringing you up all the time, or they're coming round and they're just sucking your energy out of you, and if they go and leave you feeling depleted, they're like energy vampires, and they've just come to leech off your abundant energy. I'm feeling it, because there's so many. All these in this row are all major arcanas. This is a major arcana. We've seen so many that have come out, but I feel like this is a powerful message here. That the spirit's like taking this deeper look. He's got 6 eyes. Taking this little deeper look, ending something, putting something to bed, whether it's a friend group, a relationship, or just anything. It could be anything. Just ending something. Whatever it is that's causing this empty cup here, because that Ace of Cups should not be in the reverse. This means you're filling other people's cups and you're not even filling your own. But you have it all. You have all the tools you need here. You have everything. You're star quality. This is healing. Seeing things from a different perspective. Knowing that whatever it is that you went through was a learning lesson. You learned something here. You know, we've got grief here. I understand losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. You know, sometimes, yeah, and I don't feel like that's for you. I feel like that's for someone else. I feel like people you don't know what you got till it's gone. I always seems to know. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So I feel like, yeah, this is, building, you may have self-esteem and you may build up other people's self-esteem. But really, I feel like you need to build your own self-esteem. You need to keep that, and there's nothing wrong with sharing. Sharing is caring, but yeah, we've got patience here. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So, I feel whatever you had to go through now, and especially with this full moon energy, it's come like a full circle. This between the full moon and the new moon, this is a time of rest, reflection, recuperation. There's a lot with this healing energy. I feel like you have all the tools you need to do this, to heal yourself. We've got growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I feel like somebody is growing. We will grow from situations as long as we don't hold on to them, and I don't feel like you will. We're seeing the 6 of Cups in reverse. We've got relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So I feel like it's knowing who's good for you. And I feel like you've probably been around people that weren't, or someone that weren't. Could have been a lover. We did see it. But yeah, I feel like now it's like you need to, it's your energy that you irradiate. If these people are like energy vampires and sucking you dry, emptying your cup, I feel like, yeah, the United Cups could be your energy. It's like, yeah, because she's like giving this cup. I feel like you need to give this cup to yourself. She's facing that way, looking at that cup. It's like, here, give to yourself, fill your cup. We've got denial here. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So somebody could be in denial. You could be in denial of things, but there's success here. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I acknowledge my fear, but replace it with the insight of awareness. So, sometimes a lot of people are in denial, like, oh no, I'm okay. There's a purpose here. I feel like you know what you're here to do. I know what I am here to do. I feel like you do. I feel like you have a purpose, but maybe you might be in denial of it. But perseverance is here. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So I feel like somebody has got something within them. Do you know what I mean? But they're in denial of their own purpose. We've got Elf here. I will honour the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So I feel like Elf is coming up a lot. I feel like, your purpose could be to do with Elf. Healing yourself so that you can go on to heal others. We've got freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So yeah, it's like, I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from this life. I'm so self-satisfied out of me. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Sometimes people, right, would rather be with toxic people than be on their own. Well, no. Maybe this is the time that you need to be on your own, because that's when you really heal and that's when you really get messages. And if spirit ever puts you in a place where you are actually on your own, that you're there to learn something and it's about you. You know, especially if you have a purpose here that you might be in denial of. And I feel like this, yeah, we've got self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So you have something inside you that is a gift that actually are here to help other people. They've got indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So spirit is like, yeah, use your intuition. It's like listening to that intuition. Don't ignore your intuition if your intuition is telling you something about, you know, people, especially, and yourself. Don't ignore it. Yeah, the self-esteem came out. Indecision. You have gifts. This is your purpose. I feel like this is your purpose. You could be to build people up, you know. Sometimes there's people that are here to tear people down. But in reality, spirit puts them in your life to build you up. Yeah, and we've got surrender. I can release my need to control. So sometimes we just need to surrender. We've got forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So somebody, you need to forgive these people and realise that they were placed in your life for a reason. They were placed in your life for a reason, and it's to build you up, not to tear you down. That's what the spirit says. I'm here to build you up, not tear you down. Yeah, look, friendship, I understand a friend is in my life for a reason. So if spirit put a friend in your life to be awful to you, yeah, there was a reason for that, because you needed to learn a lesson that this person was, you know, taking, depleting you, like your cup. You need to have your cup half full or even overflowing. Why would you need your cup overflowing? This is it. You know, we have to concentrate on self before we can concentrate on anyone else. You are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. You know, you're unique. We all should be unique. I did, it says, release your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. Number 23. Yeah, just be you. Don't ignore what anybody else thinks. You know, if somebody's being negative. So like if you've got ideas and then you've got like people around you, whether it's a friend, a lover or anybody, a family member, and they're like trying to put a dampener on it. Yeah, because they don't want you to be better than them when you already are. Because if they would not be doing that if they didn't think that you was. And it's not who's better than anybody else. You know, the only person you need to be better than is who you were yesterday. It's not a competition. Nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing properties. Somebody needs to get outside, get in nature. You know, near water, near greenery. It's calling you. Nature is calling you. Nature is so healing. Mother Nature, she provides everything we need, physically and mentally. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you, I love you. If I sound like I'm trying to rush, I kind of am. But not in a bad way. I just feel like I'm flowing. Now I need to go and make my dog's dinner because I'm making it from scratch. It is time for a change. Spirit says, do not wait or put off decisions any longer. It's time now, Spirit says. Maybe you've been putting things off, you know, we all do it. You know, but tomorrow's not promised to no one. So why put off today? Why put something off to do tomorrow when you've got the capabilities of doing something today? But Spirit's like, it's time for this change. Something has to give. And it probably could be concerning, you know, what look, a light-filled angel is at your side. I feel it's something that has to change, is because this cup is in reverse. This is why something has to change. Something has to be released. You know, you're in denial about your purpose. Maybe, you know, there's freedom in decision, self-esteem and forgiveness. So there's something that is like undecided about. Maybe, you know, maybe your self-esteem does need to be worked on. You know, you could even have that imposter syndrome, because we all go through it at some point in our life. But there's a light-filled angel at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. So don't worry, you're 100% protected. You are protected here. Release your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. You know, Spirit is on it. Spirit is on point. To conform is to die inside. Well, I do not conform. Be brave and be yourself. Yes, do not conform. I will not conform. Do not obey. You know, they try to brainwash us into, oh, you have to do this, what we're telling you to do, because, you know, if you don't, then this might happen. You know, no. Stand up for yourself. Stand up. Protect what you love here. It is your duty and responsibility. And this is a little dog here. It's protect what you love. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean a dog, but it could do. Protecting your animal, you know. Don't leave it with people that you might not be able to trust, you know what I mean? Because some big, I don't know, I'm just seeing it. Just protect you what you love. It's your duty and responsibility. Yeah, you know, when you get people, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying that you do get these people who, you know, they don't look after, you know, their animals properly, or they leave them at home all day. And, you know, and or sometimes they could actually hand them over to somebody else to look after, and they might not love them like you do. And I'm not doing that to scare anyone, do you know what I mean? But the card came out saying protect what you love. A new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. So there's a new strategy needed here. Yeah, it's time for a change, Spirit says. You need to release yourself. You know, you need to be that inner rebel. You've got it in you. And it's to not conform. You know, non-conformist. Like myself. I will not conform either. They're not telling me what to do. You know, I'm constantly getting these, screening, do this screening, breast screening, bowel screening, breast screening, cervix, all that. You know, leave me there alone. Leave my body alone. It's my body. I do not consent. You know, if I die, I die. Simple as that. I'm not going to trust these people. They'll probably put it in you. You know, I don't trust them, no. Or they probably could tell you that you're sick and when you're not even sick, you know what I mean? Just so that they can poison you with their cures, apparently. This is lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. So, yeah, you could be, I've seen that Five of Cups energy, but I also seen the cups in reverse. So it is a releasing of the past, putting it to bed, letting it go. Don't let it hold on to you any longer. You're finding the way to the present moment to live here. You need to get back to today. This is the gift. Following the path of your soul. Look at this. This is the Hunter's Moon. Hunter's Moon. This is the book moon. This is what it's giving me. Don't allow anyone or anything to stop you. Yeah, nothing's going to stop us now. Nothing's going to stop. Yeah, that song. Who sang that? Starship or something. Yeah, look. This is the book moon. This is what it's giving me. Follow the path of your soul. Make that decision today to be be your own trailblazer. There's something that you have a purpose here, and stop denying it. Spirit says you've got to rise above the dark days of life. Don't fight them, but have faith that light will always return. So if you're going through a dark day, yeah, re-energize in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. You know, you could even, look, a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. Yeah, what they say, all you have to do is make that decision. It's like the difference between yes and no. Maybe you've always been saying yes to somebody, and that's why your cups are upside down. Your cup's empty. You can't. Your cup's, there's nothing in your cup if it's upside down. You've always been saying yes. Maybe the day that you say no is the day that makes a change, and it's not mean. It's being kind to yourself. You know, you gotta be cruel to be kind. Cruel to be kind. Excuse me. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So maybe you might have some memories here, you know. It's like me, I try to remember the good times, you know, even with my parents. Like I didn't have a good childhood and that, but I do try and remember the good times that I did have, which, you know, there's not many, but I try to remember them rather than remembering the bad times. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and it's a time for you. Yeah, so Spirit is giving you permission here to do something. Pause, reflect, say no. Say yes to yourself, say no to others. Yeah, say yes to yourself. It's time, because somebody's cup's empty. Somebody's depleted, and it could be you just all drained out, or even all cried out. But yeah, and it's like somebody's just taking and taking and taking, yeah, and leaving you depleted. And they're probably, you've got to say no. The people only set the piss as long as we let them. We've got vulnerability here. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, be vulnerable. Trust in the divine, use your intuition, follow your intuition, because if you're going against it, you're going against the universal laws. Follow your intuition. Listen to your intuition. If your intuition is saying, say no to this person, and you're saying yes, you're ignoring your yourself. It's like, no, Spirit's like, no, no, no. Be vulnerable. Yeah, listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's been said, but to what lies beneath the words. Yeah, read between the lines. Why is someone saying what they're saying? Like if they're using manipulation, especially to get what they want, you have to really read between the lines here and understand why they're saying what they're saying, because they could be putting you down, making you feel shit so that you do what they would want you to do. Oh, but what about when you did this or when you said this? You want to listen. Keep your mouth shut and just listen and think about it. Observe. Think. Oh, Spirit says let go here. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart, and will do everything in our power to protect you. So just let go. Something, it's like that trust fall again. I'm getting that kind of feeling, that trust fall. We've got new beginnings here. New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Take note. Listen to your intuition. And we've got serenity here and hello from Evan. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honour, nurture and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Yeah, so whatever somebody did, it's like it's all yesterday's paper, isn't it? It's tomorrow's vision chip paper. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, serenity. So it says, like, Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and the courage, like, to know the difference. I don't know it, but you know which prayer I mean, the serenity prayer. I've got a law from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you. As much as you want to connect with them, they know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. Yeah, I've been getting so many, especially white butterflies. Like every time I look outside, there's a white butterfly. Like literally nearly every single time I'm getting white butterflies, even flying right up to the window. And this morning there was a tiny little bird whistling outside the window. It was a little baby bird. And when I went and let the dog out, I seen the little bird fly up, and it was just a baby. So this could even be a baby, It's like me, it could be my son, saying hello. Someone could have lost a baby, but it was a baby bird that I seen. But you take it as it resonates, and it doesn't have to be. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have? Any more messages for the collective? Thank you. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. Yes. Just tell everybody else no. If they're saying, oh, come here, let's go here, let's go there. I think the Spirit is like saying, no. Today is the day that you say, you know what it is? No. Yes, let your yes be yes, and you know be no now. Hang on, I think I just need to pull one of these Spirit messages, and also maybe there might be an angel number. Oh yes, 111, destiny. Follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. Affirmation: life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to lean into what feels good. Yeah, so if it feels good, lean into that. Self-care, get a spiritual bath. Very cleansing, very purifying. Put some salts in with oils, light a candle, light some incense or whatever, put on some beautiful music, flowing music, and just get in that bath and lay there and close your eyes. You will, honestly, it works. I know it does. I do it often. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Yes, you need to go back. Something must have happened to someone like that made them not be in the right place and not to have the Ace of Cups in reverse. That's I feel like that's you give all of yourself. You've like drained out the cup and given to others because it's like gimme, 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 gimme. Now's the time to say no. No is a very powerful word, and so is yes. But I feel like this time now is to say no to others and yes to yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to something nice that you deserve. You know me, I feel so bad when I want to buy myself something because I feel like I only get like essentials, kind of. But I do. It's all essentials. Yesterday I did buy my granddaughter this beautiful little dress. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I bought her a little top and it says, my art belongs to Nana. Too cute. But yes, it's a mix of change buying dresses. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Yeah, just be kind to you. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. Somebody could be doing too much, feeling like they've always got to get everything done. Sometimes you just need to take a day off and have a day to yourself, so clear it out in nature as well. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. Yeah, if that voice in your head is telling you that you're not good enough, you can't do this, blah, 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 tell it to do one. Yeah, say, see ya, because I can do this. I am worth it. Letting go of all this past, because especially if you've been in a bad relationship and it's been a very negative and it's been very toxic as well, because sometimes you do start to believe what you're told. I grew up and all I got told was I was thick, I was fat, I was stupid. The awful names that I got taught by my own parents. I actually started to believe it. You know, I had no confidence, I had no self-confidence as a child. I mean, bits of me did come through, you know, but yeah, I had to do that in a way myself. I had to work on that. But then, you know, life happens and we just go from one toxic thing, you know, to another until we actually face them demons head on, you know. And I feel that's what this could be. It's like, stop telling yourself, you know, face them demons. They're your demons. Make friends with them. Say, okay, you can have your opinion, but I know different now. It's time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. It says you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. Yeah, release. 999. It's the sound of the police. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolises the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. Affirmation. Doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body, and my soul. So yes, it's time now. Time now, Spirit says. Time to release. Time to just let it go. It says focus on God's love. Make every effort to keep yourselves united in the Spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. Ephesians 4:3. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you. Oh, nature. Again, ground yourself. Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the elementals. Get out in nature. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. Yeah, we've got honor your uniqueness. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. Psalms 139:14. Yeah, somebody needs to honor your uniqueness. You know, don't be, it's not, you don't have to follow the crowd. There's so many clones around. Oh, magic. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. Yeah, make that wish. I've got strength as well. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. And we've got leadership peeping out here. Set your goals. So, you know, I feel like someone has a purpose here. Someone is here on purpose, for a purpose. And it is to be in a leadership role. Excuse me. You know, that's what I mean. You could be telling yourself, you know, oh, I can't do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Tell yourself, yes, I can do this. If you find yourself in that space, headspace that, oh, you're not good enough, you can't do this, yes, you can. Change it. Change the script. Because Spirit is telling something different here. Look at life from a higher perspective. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. Proverbs 4:7. Yes, look at life from a higher perspective here. We've got adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Yay. And having the faith to walk through new doors. For everything there is a season and a time for every activity under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. So maybe you might need to go on this adventure and have the faith to walk through a new door. Have faith to move. Some people never move. They stay in the same place forever. I have moved more times than I can even count. Over 100 times. Easy. Easy. So many. I couldn't even, honestly, if I tried to remember, I'll probably forget some of them. Express yourself through creativity. Praise his name with dancing, accompanied by tambourine and harp. Psalm 149:3. Yeah, give me hope in my heart, keep me praising. Give me hope in my heart, I pray. Creative wonderment. Follow your passion. Could even be one, might want to play the piano. I'd love to be able to play the piano. I used to be able to play it a little bit, a keyboard. I can play a few things. Can play a few things on the recorder as well. Like, I used to be so good at it. But I also want to learn the guitar. Spirit's not messing around. Have faith to walk through new doors. Yeah. For every season there is an activity under the sun. Give peace a chance. I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart, and the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give. John 14:27. Yeah, the peace that you can get within, it's inside you. It's peace in knowing as well that the Most High, I'm seeing, take a leap of faith here. The dove, and we've got cycles, everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. It's a full moon tonight. Get your crystals, recharge yourself. Sit under the moon. I just seen express your sensuality. And we've got the enlightenment here, pursuing spiritual growth. So I feel like Spirit is wanting somebody here to pursue some kind of spiritual growth. We've got Pisces. You could be a Pisces. And we've got alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Yeah, that's also transmuting all pain into power, transmuting energy, You can transmute negative energy into positive energy. Anything, it can all be transmuted. You could be feeling like an absolute bag of shite, and then tell yourself, you know what it is, I ain't having a bad day today, and you can just completely change it. Do something that just changes that focus on something onto something else. We've got Celtic here. You could be drawn to that. We've got discernment that wanted to come out. It says the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Travel, leaving or travel. We've got angels. It says get your ideas going. We've got finances here. So we've got finances, but it says get your ideas going by making the right connections and the idea in question in the third house. And we've got healing here. Oh, you see that? Discernment and healing, yeah. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Yeah, it's like you know how to heal. It's already built in you. It's inside. We've got relationships, the beauty of do it with your partners, and this is in Libra. So this is a balance here. It's something to do with relationships, and it could be a change in a relationship as well. Or it could just be, we've got responsibly success, become a person of power and status. You see, I knew it. This is somebody who's got a purpose here. You've got a power and status, something coming as a full-time job. It says as a full-time job, serving, do it a little bit at a time in the 6th house. This is something to do with your work. This is something to do with your status. So I feel like you're going to be in a position of power here. Yeah, in insights to understanding the wisdom of and resulting from the understanding of. And this is in Sagittarius, and this is forgiveness here. So I feel like, forgiving. Don't mean to forget. My daughter said to me the other day, you might have to forgive a Capricorn. Forgiveness, Capricorn, you might be a Capricorn. and something emergence. It's like something happening, you know. This is like the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So I feel like this is something that needs to be forgiven here. Yeah, we've got spiritual values, long range thinking, or travel again. So it's regarding travel, what is to be shared. And we've got Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Yes, we are all one. But I do, and we've got transportation as well. And we've got on it's, you know, I feel like it's insights to understand the wisdom of, again, you know. But I'm going to leave this reading here because I really feel like it has covered everything, and you will know if it's your message or not. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. So it's time to make that change. So yeah, I hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic, fabulous Friday. Um, I'm on top of the world because I've got my granddaughter. She's here finally, and she came on the 10th. You know, my grandson was born on the 10th as well, and I even said to my daughter she's going to be a full moon baby, and she was. You know, so yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. You know, hooray! I've even found myself telling strangers, like, you know, oh, I've got my granddaughter, I've got a granddaughter now. But yeah. Anyway, I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.